You know, our boy Chris over here, man, he's also got a little thing going on too. He got a little celebrity, he got a little taste of the buzz. You know?
I got a little snapshot. I got on this other kind of famous podcast for making myself look stupid.
Yeah.
It's I don't know if you've heard of King and the Sting, Theo Vaughn.
I've heard of Theo Vaughn, yeah.
Theo Vaughn
Yeah,
is
so he's got this podcast with Brendan Schaub, another comedian, and they take clip submissions, and I did one around Halloween and got on there, and I look silly, but it was funny. They basically ripped me a new asshole, but
No, they did.
I was expecting it. I filmed it. I filmed it unflatteringly on purpose. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon was actually
Okay.
talking about wanting to see more of his nipples so
Yeah.
he could know who he was.
Yeah, because I was wearing
on,
this
web-
robe.
on the podcast.
You got to watch it to understand what he's saying.
You
Yeah.
can send him
But,
another clip and
but I
just
can't
go,
pull it up,
But they roasted him, you know what I mean? But that's what they're supposed to do.
Okay, I'll fix that.
They're supposed to roast it like that, you know? They put the clips together and they roast whoever's on there. And he was on there and they roasted him, but they did cool though, you know, like not like to get you like pissed off or mad
But
about.
it was like that.
to
It
be
was like that
person.
chill roast.
It's a good
yeah,
roast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean, it was all positive.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man, yeah. You ever submitted your stuff to anybody?
I don't. I feel like I submitted to Daniel Tosh at one point, but I don't recall exactly the clip that I submitted. I don't know, but I feel like I did. You know.
Daniel Tosh?
Well, the Comedy Central show.
Yeah, Tosh
Tosh
1.0.
Point oh, Tosh,
Right, yeah, okay. Huh.
Yeah.
And what'd you put on there?
I don't recall. I just got
Just
the
a random thing?
The memory that I submitted something, but I don't recall what it was exactly.
So,
I never heard back, obviously, you know.
but you did submit something.
Yeah, but I'll
Okay.
tell you what, there was this show called Dancing Fools on ABC a year or two ago. They contacted me. This was back when on YouTube you could send a message to somebody directly,
Uh-huh.
and they contacted me because they wanted to use one of my videos on the show.
You was
And
dancing?
This was on my Babyface Marine channel. I don't know if you're familiar with that. A stripper channel. I was stripped in my underpants. And
No, I'm definitely
You
not
were-
familiar with that.
You're an amateur stripper?
I have a channel that I made years ago called Babyface Marine. It's on YouTube, and I stripped
What's
to my
that?
underpants. Yeah.
The mic one? With Channing
Magic
Tatum?
Mike.
No, okay.
What's that called?
Magic Mike?
Magic. Yeah, we got Magic Mike over here on the left over here.
This was back when I was lifting.
The primes?
I was lifting weights and was
Right.
in good shape and using.
Looking like Michael Phelps.
Not too long after using steroids, so I was in good shape. And they contacted me to be on this show on ABC, Dancing Fools, and I had to drive all the way. I was living in Waterford at the time, so I had to
that's
drive
far.
up a half
Yeah.
hour to Modesto to
Right.
to print out some sort of permission paperwork or whatnot, so that I would allow them permission to show a clip of mine on the show. I don't know if they ever used it or whatnot. I did do that, but I don't know if they ever used it. But yeah, so I've been contacted when Katie Couric had a talk show back in the day. She contacted me because I had made a video
So
about.
you had some experiences here.
Yeah, I had made a video about food addiction, and she was doing a topic of that on her show. So one of her producers called me to be on that show, and but that never worked out either. So I've had people contact.
So you never had no follow-ups then on it, huh?
No, but I have had been contacted.
Now, how about your comedy career, man? Are you gonna keep doing that, or are you gonna just dabbing, or are you just doing it for fun, or how's that working?
I haven't done stand up in like 5 or 6 years.
Oh wow, it's been that long, huh?
The problem in this area with doing stand up is
Right.
the majority of the places you do it are at dive bars where they're publicizing, hey, we're gonna have an open mic and all that.
Right,
The only
right.
people seeing that advertisement are the people
The
who
customers
want to
coming.
the people who want to do the open mic.
Okay.
Comedians. But the customers are just going there to drink, so
Right,
they're not
yeah,
even
yeah.
aware that there's an open mic going on, or
Right.
have.
They're not really paying attention.
So they go there to drink. They're not paying attention because they're not there for the open mic. They're there to drink,
drink.
and
Right.
hang
You
out
know
with
what?
friends.
Yeah, I
It's
thought
the
about
best-
putting an open
Yeah.
mic on out here in this parking lot some
Yeah.
night. Putting up like a
Should.
awning and a
I've been
stage.
thinking about it too.
and,
Yeah, that'd be
You
cool.
know,
Putting it on
Yeah.
Modesto View for
the
advertisement.
best, if you
Yeah,
want to
that'd
do
be
an open
hella
mic,
cool. Yeah.
there's a place in Pleasanton. It's really
Good
good.
idea.
It's literally dedicated
We need a staff meeting.
for open
Yeah.
mic. They have a stage, and the tables you sit at are purposely facing the stage.
Yeah.
So that way,
On purpose.
on purpose,
Yeah,
so that way
right.
you're not lost
Right,
in the
right.
whole group atmosphere.
Uh-huh.
Really good. I done it there.
I
It's
know
called
you
Tommy
did.
T's. It's
You
called
probably
Tommy
dressed up like
T's.
a rock star or something on there.
Yeah.
Huh?
You did an open mic?
I did an open mic long
What'd you
time
do?
ago. And
Talked about dicks, remember?
I did, remember?
He told
forget.
those, yeah.
Yeah, my
Was it
first
on the
opening
podcast?
statement was how many
Yeah,
years?
it was, man.
I said, raise your hand if you would literally suck a dick for $1 million. And
Oh,
people
yeah.
raised their hand, and then one girl raised her hand, and I told her, I was like, no, you do look like you do that shit for free. Put your hand down. People were laughing. That's how I started it off, and then it went off from there. But it was that's
You
how
might be able to put
that's
your
how
joke
open
in there,
mic,
huh?
but that's how open mic should be though.
That one at the Queen Bee.
Like I
Queen
agree with
Bean?
him how
Yeah.
Queen Bean.
it shouldn't be at a dive bar. Because, like you said, you're gonna do your act or your whatever it is.
Yeah.
No one's paying attention
No,
to
they're
you
not,
because they're
man.
too busy drinking,
Yeah,
trying to get the
hanging out.
girl,
Right,
whatever.
right.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's dedicated to where
Or pissed off about something.
all the seats are forward, making sure your attention's at the stage. And what's really cool is that every open mic is actually a contest. So they take the best 5 people out of the many that applied.
Yeah.
Those 5 people get to open up for like this intermediate kind of open micer, and then the 2 finalists after that week get to open up for someone else who was
Got
like
something
famous.
going on, man.
So when I first did it, the whole contest was to open up for D.L. Hughley, who was gonna make his appearance at Tommy T's.
Right?
And I didn't know it was a contest. They don't tell you that. Because they don't want you to freak out. They don't want you like, oh, I gotta pull out my best shit. They want you to be you. They want you to feel comfortable. Then they tell you after you're done, which is really cool. And you win money. Then you meet other.
That's a
comedians.
relationship. They lie to
no,
you
it's-
until you
but
get
it's-
in there.
But it's a good reason because they don't want you to like, hey, just to let you know, there's a contest for you to open up for George Lopez, and then you
I saw
freak
George
out.
Lopez.
But then you freak out. You kind of fuck up because. You're just like, fuck, I'm against 20 other motherfuckers. I gotta win this, and then you're overdoing
course,
everything. They want
yeah.
you to be relaxed. They want you to do your act. I did my act, and then, like I said, I had 3 other guys come up. Hey, do you want to travel with us? We're gonna go to San Francisco. We're gonna help these colleges. We're at these other bars.
Frisco's the first word.
I lived
I
there a
wanted
couple
to, but you know
years.
what? I didn't know these guys,
Castro.
but just the feeling of being felt welcomed, that was really cool.
Yeah, they welcome
Even
you
if
in
you,
San Francisco.
even if you bombed, they would still make you feel welcome at Tommy T's.
Yeah,
And I think
that's-
if you tried it again, Tommy T's would be your best place.
I did it at the Fat Cat, and I bombed, and people
That place
acted,
bombed itself.
people acted like they hated my guts. I
Yeah.
remember getting off stage and hanging out with the crowd outside of the establishment. And
I've seen comedy shows there. About what year do you remember?
I don't know what year was it.
Yeah, would estimate.
That I performed.
Yeah, on Fat Cat.
This was like 2013.
Okay.
Yeah, so I heard, people hated my guts. I remember groans and a lot of disgust when I was up there trying to, because I was the host of the show, and I had filmed this for my YouTube channel. I didn't upload it obviously because I didn't want to make myself look bad. And and groans of disgust. And after the show, people indicated I was the worst comedian that they saw perform at that night. And I never felt worse about a show that I performed on.
Did you have like a whole act prepared? Were you doing crowd work?
I was just doing material that I had done before that had worked a wee bit. It never always worked. It worked like half the time, and so that's what I did. And they were not digging it at all. Yeah.
Fat Cat's tough because it's such a big venue and there's so many people. And was it like a packed crowd or?
It was. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got balls, man. I can't get up there and do that.